was wide open, and the big fella got right downhill into the money.
Wade Taylor has been a star for the Aggies for 4 years. Gets it to Coleman. And is it the best Coke ever? We'll find out.
I'll tell you what, the beginning part of this ballgame, I've been very impressed with the Aggies defense.
Obaseki on the drive.
Oh, great pass.
And the flush by Henry Coleman. Now Jordan Pope at the shot clock at 3. A block by Hayden Hefner. Pope gets it back. Got the rim, but it's down to Wade Taylor. Wade Taylor, the fourth, has had a great career. What a pass. And a bucket and one. For improving it, but trying to win a conference tournament here in Nashville as it's laid in by Zurich Phelps. Too strong off the glass. Coleman cleans it up. Coleman. Strong to the rim and a chance for the defender on Taylor, even though he's got 4 fouls. Coleman the follow to tie it.
Came off the bench and gave them that punch they needed when they were down 10 early on. Gave them a lot of spark, made some shots, got in the lane. Going to need that in the second half.
Henry Coleman working downhill, high off the glass. A bucket for Henry right in the second half. Sorry about that. Taylor found some room. How about an offensive rebound and a putback for Henry Coleman? And you got an LSU for LSU. Kick out, Wade Taylor the fourth. And that one partially blocked. Coleman, though, grabs a loose ball and he scores again. Feels like there was some... Wade Taylor pull up 3 off the mark. Trying to throw it off the opponent to save a possession, and it's a turnover. And Wade Taylor content to back it out and run some clock inside 2.5 minutes.
And again, when I like this right here, you got to start looking to gamble, looking to trap.
Henry Coleman saw a gap, and he's 7 of 26, shooting 27% from behind the arc.
When you're undersized and you can't make shots, it's tough.
This time it's Zurich Phelps out front. Phelps has got 6 points today. Here's Henry Coleman, shot clock winding down, fadeaway. How about a double-double for number 15?
Pearl to play call for.
Obaseki drove right by the freshman, and there's a tip in from Henry Coleman III.
Perfect.
Phelps swatted away, but Coleman cleans it up. We talked with Todd Golden today about the play of his front line, and the compliments flowed about their vision and ability to share the basketball. And Henry Coleman.
It's a big fella out there handling a rock like that.
Phelps, no. Coleman, yes.
Here's Taylor. Shot blocked. Garcia got it, though. Flips it up. No good. Again, offensive rebound and powering it up and in.
This game. Meshack trying to go baseline. The timer at 3 and a turnover. Coleman with the interception. Phelps gets it back to Coleman. Garcia again driving, and as it knocked away, Coleman tracks down the loose ball, gathers and scores off the glass. Drive on Garcia, kicks it out, 3 on the way from Gainey, not there. Garcia, another board.
Good look, Bud, and I like it because it came off that penetration.
Handful of rebounds now for Garcia. On the defensive end, he also has 1 offensive rebound, 6 total, to go with 14 points, 2 assists, and a steal. Garcia, oh, great pass. Wilcher to the corner, and Hefner. Coleman, 7 on the shot clock, goes up and connects over Phillips.
Murphy double. It's a cutting Harris. Put the ball on the ground, had it poked out of there. Phelps the other way. Taylor to Coleman. Just powers his way.
5.3 blocks per game. Here's Davis. That one was touched by Obaseki. Wade Taylor finds Coleman on the roll. Off the glass and in. Wagner finds Ivisu. Jump hook. Nope. Getting the looks they want. It's not converting. What a rundown by Henry Coleman. Danger zone for Thero. Much better. Stay down. Meanwhile, a putback from Henry Coleman.
As Georgia gets on the board first behind Gottfried's little jump hook.
Handled the semi-pressure easily. And really, Dylan James made that play because he got the ball baseline.
Here's Payne. Trying to get it to Phelps. Defended by Blue Kane. Nice pass underneath. Ball faked by Coleman, and he lays it in. Three again, just as you said, maybe he thinks I got to take the ball.
And when a shooter's release is good, like his first two right there are good, confidence goes to an ultra high level. We saw him against LSU. 10 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists that game.
Coleman. Count it. Gottfried spins on Coleman, takes it to the rack. Thought he was fouled, no whistle. Washington gets it to Taylor.
When you spin, you got to be lower with your body because you'll get pushed. If you're more upright, you're going to get your body pushed. They are going after Newell inside. Great pass.
And count it, Blue Kane. 1 of 13. Phelps, no good. Batted around and saved by Taylor. No look to Coleman. Boy, it's all clicking now. Taken away by Coleman. Henry by himself.
The weak side's open, but you got to have an eye, see where you can find the opening.
14 Bulldog turnovers.
Key against his own defense. Anderson Garcia in the middle of it, and he touches it, you're going to get a good shot.
How's that? Is that a good shot at the rim?
Pretty good.
They're quick to the ball. They're going to be able to get out in transition.
Bates creates a buzz with back-to-back buckets. And now Taylor. Solomon Washington had missed the last 2 games after turning his ankle against Texas. Back on the board, Coleman pushes that one. Touch for Washington. Sore ankle's good to go. Henry Coleman III, that's the Aggies offense in action.
Going to have a shooter in the corner. And that's an example of Pierce maybe sliding open, right? Create an open passing lane for your teammate. No, he shouldn't have left his feet.
There's the lob to Coleman. And a patient 10 and a 1-point lead.
I like the defensive intensity that South Carolina's come out with so far this game. Really accepting the challenge.
Gamecocks open up a little bit of a matchup zone. No dish inside to Coleman.
Listed at 6'7", might be a hair taller, long arm, shoots a nice ball. Best to ever come out of Denmark Olar, that's for sure.
All kinds of potential.
All kinds of potential. Every measurable that you would ever need. Tools for days.
Shot clock down to 7. Here's Coleman. The jump hook. Tosses that one through.
See Buzz trying to steal some minutes here for Wade Taylor IV, their closer.
Phelps again. And to bully his way down low. Thomas held his ground. Now it's Payne. Dumps it off to Coleman. Little high-low. I have been back outside. Zurich Phelps the runner. Coleman the stick back. High off the glass.
Big 3 there for Glenn Taylor Jr. coming off the bench tonight.
Glenn Taylor can shoot it. He's going to be one of their most important defensive players tonight.
Oh, good pass from Garcia, and then an easy.
Before the A&M defense could really set up, 3 quick passes for an open 3.
Henry Coleman goes to the window.
On the defensive glass all night long.
Zurich Phelps forcing the issue. Henry Coleman with the offense.
On 1. Phelps working on Johnson. Lost his footing. Another hook. And a follow tip from Coleman.
Also very aggressive, doing some good things on the defensive end.
Remember,
They shot 1 of 13 from the field to start that game off against Arkansas. Trailed in the first half, trailed in the second half, kept their composure, able to come back and get that win. Dish inside to Coleman. Made a man miss, got the
Saturday. They did the same thing at the first half to Ole Miss, and they sustained it throughout the game.
To Coleman. The cradle and drive. The high archer is good. As Corey Chess checks in, playing with 3 fouls. Fountain to the bench with 4. Miller trying to put his body on Coleman, but Coleman's going to win that. Built like a tank. Phelps lost the handle, but Jace Carter is there. They're under 4. And the Aggies are okay to slow this one down.
Yeah, you got to start looking to do some run and jump or trapping the ball, trying to force their hand a little bit.
Coleman lays it in. Nice touch by the big fella.
In so many areas, to lose him was a blow.
Now for A&M, their upside, what stands out to me is that there's a lot of teams that like to make the game dirty, but they don't have guys that can also execute at a high level offensively. You still can hang your hat on Taylor and Phelps. When you need a big shot in the game, they can go blow to blow.
Well, in their experience, they got poise and they can make plays like that. They can read the defense.
Get it out, a violent cut from the corner up to that three-point shot.
Robinson up to 18. Coleman in the lane, a fadeaway, and it dropped.
Contest against Texas, but Auburn, number 2 at the moment, likely to be number 1 on Monday. Another turnover in transition, and Coleman will bank it in. Henry Coleman.
Also, remember, they did it without their leading scorer and assist guy, Wade Taylor IV.
That's right. Coleman in and out, follows his own miss. Right back up strong for 2. And we're from the 3-point line. Zurich Phelps. Phelps took 14 shots in the first half for the Aggies. Tough pass in traffic and laid up and in by Coleman.
3 to be kicked out to him. He attacked the basket, got the lob off the beautiful find from Holloway.
Follow up here by Henry Coleman, and a theft by Coleman. Coleman will lay it off the iron. He couldn't hit it. Gets his own miss and stuffs it.
9 points. This is his 3rd different stop. Played at Houston, went to a Final Four. Then for Eric Musselman at Arkansas. Now with Texas. Henry Coleman III downhill. He is a truck. First bucket of the game.
Doing here in the second half, and we shared the basketball.
Whoa! No, he stopped the ball that time, and then Coleman with the offensive putback.
They commit more fouls than anybody in the country, and they're 24th in getting fouled. A runner from Williams, the Oklahoma State transfer, he left it short. Texas A&M with their usual cast of characters: Phelps, Hefner, Taylor IV, Washington, and Coleman III. Coleman lost it, regathers, +1. He's headed to the line for an old-fashioned.
Sagging off. Smith not known as a three-point shooter, so they are daring him to shoot the trey. Neither one of these teams shooted great from beyond the arc.
A&M's a half-court team. And there's Coleman again. Has all 5.
By Washington, riding him out. That right there is a perfect example of the strength of Solomon Washington.
Nice dash from Hefner.
This is what I like. Start him here, guard around. Not a good look, though.
Turnover, lob, and a layup.
Not a good start.
When you're going up against a smaller guard like Hawkins.
Bounce pass, Coleman, and one upper.
On Crispin.
And welcome to those watching the final of the game before us. We're in Bryan College Station. It's Texas A&M, Wake Forest. We just begin the tip. Brian Custer along with John Crispin. And it's the Aggies who control the tip. And quickly inside they go. Jump hook. It is good as it rolls in for Henry Coleman. Good offensive rebound. Taylor again. From the top, no good. Another offensive rebound. Count the bucket and one.
Scramble situation where the defense is chasing, then you can win basketball games.
Oh, Taylor took Salas's candy. And finishing with authority is Henry Coleman.
You want the body contact because you feel the defender, you know where to spin. He wasn't able to create the contact, and Garcia just took it away.
Garcia, 14 rebounds, a couple assists, 3 steals tonight, a block. Talking about a glue guy. Henry.
Of them being separated from probably being in their first goal.
Jace Carter lights a 3 early. It rattles out. Offensive rebound. Coleman, who we just spoke of, a soft jump.
I mean, it's hard not to root for Coach Williams.
Aggies defending the three-point line, shooting the gap. Henry Coleman the 3rd.
Talk about run. Was that a little Luka fake right there?
He's been quiet. He's been a Pikeville defender throughout the season. A&M has found it with a free throw to follow Garcia. A contested 3 off glass. And a brilliant smile in his return to the floor.
And the crowd goes crazy, and he gives a little smile on the way down.
Coleman. And give the assist to Solomon Washington. Andy Garcia. Got Kalkbrenner lifted, no foul. Coleman back up and in. Second half secrets to be found here between Creighton and A&M.
And right there, they missed Kalkbrenner on that. We call that a Spanish pick and roll. Executed perfectly, just couldn't get him in the rock.
Taylor keeping that defender on his back. Bounce pass. Coleman using the rim to shoot. Phelps ran into his own man. Undeterred. Oh, the putback slam from Coleman.
I would like him to get it under control and get it out to his shooters. It's a 3-on-2.
Due for a stoppage, next whistle. Phelps downhill, behind the back. Coleman challenges and converts.
Great decision.
Here, in a pair of ranked teams, Garcia throws it up with the right hand. I'm giving him an assist to Coleman there.
Coming away with the foul.
Henry Coleman the 3rd over the top of Kalkbrenner. And if you have to foul, live with a 1-and-1. Into Wilcher. He finds Phelps. He breaks the timeline. He finds a teammate. Jackpots. Raheem Moss to Angel all alone. Weak side glass controlled by Phelps. Hit ahead Coleman on a rim run.
Coleman being rewarded. Texas A&M has done a great job of settling into this game. They tried to play up and down with Oregon. Now I think they're doing a good job of controlling the tempo and not letting the Ducks get up and down the floor, which is what they want to do.
Abassky with a sweet pocket pass. Coleman through traffic has the finish.
Oh, and you got a rebound.
Phelps off the crossover. Pops out. You called it, Candace. 3rd try. It's Coleman.
Might have got away with a little bit of a push there.
Well, they won't catch and shoot because Henry Coleman rips it away and the dunk on the other end. A chance for the Aggies to benefit if Southern keeps picking up fouls. You start to score with no time coming off the clock. If you can do it from the free throw line, that helps the comeback effort. But like I said, they're going to the line. Can't miss them. Well, there's no missing that dunk. For as many offensive rebounds as the Aggies have, they're only up 14-6 in second chance points. Both with an offensive rebound. Another one. Oh, Henry Coleman, a little power.
Matters here in the second half. Finds Hefner. Quick release. Miss. Another offensive rebound leads to the slam. A little bit better in the early part of this half, but still under 30% from 3 and just 33% overall from the field. And that's a shot he's got to take. We know he can make it. He's got other skills, but in a situation like that, Coleman's late catching up to him. Wasn't late there, though. And you cannot stress how important it's going to be going down the stretch free throws. We know most games come down to layups and free throws.
There's a double team by Ohio State. Run to the ball, not away from it.
Perfect execution.
It was, and now A&M looking at 15 seconds to run that play, though. So, you know, even without a steal by Ohio State, still disrupting the offense.
Shot clock down to 5. Coleman just hits the leader.
Both coaches talked to us today about the relationships with their players and recruits. Texas A&M has the least amount of transfers, for instance. So that's the trust both guys build with their players, and they're two of the best in the business. I'm not just saying it because they're doing their game. Yeah, they really are two of the best in player relations.
A game of keep away here for the Aggies.
Wondering when it was going to get in the middle.
It did.
Going to go under a minute left with this Aggie possession. Wilcher. Even that looked good.
Yes, it did. I thought he was going to pull it.
Now Wilcher's cutting to the basket. Lost it, but Henry Coleman clean.
Aggie's probably going to put a little more pressure. There it is.
Well,
Turnover.
won't take it. Nobody wants the last shot. Henry Coleman wants to go all the way in. Now Wilcher has a good-looking stroke, as Buzz Williams says. That one off the front iron. Up on the other end from Andrew Holyfield. The Beaumont native playing back in his hometown. Garcia to Manny Obaski. The lob and the finish. Garcia getting to double-double watch. 13.7 rebounds.
Nice pass.
Oh, that is a good look down low. Obaski all the way to the rim. And the finish, the cleanup.
The weak side, that's going to be able to double team it. And then you throw it away and get a turnover.
Down low, Henry Coleman. Nice pass from Hayden Hefner.
Kept the ball in somebody's hand way too much. Manny's just trying to penetrate and make something happen. But Lane never opened up. Should have looked for one of the teammates.
Oh, Henry. I know,
asking
you got
a question.
me. You got me. You can put me on the spot. Wilcher misses on a three-pointer. But we still need confirmation.
Yeah.
Correct.
You would think somebody listening would help us.
We get texts. Hit us on.
Again, Salih just threw that ball out of bounds. He was trying to get the ball to Moser. Moser was doing a nice little baseline cut. And he kept going. Salih thought he was going to stop in the short corner.
Well, Jared Von Rosenberg has talked to the team after this game and heading into their next one at home against Southern. It will deal with turnovers. I promise you that.
Yes.
Too many of them tonight.
Southern being a common opponent of these two schools.
Yeah.
Washington driving on J.J. Taylor. Coleman collects the rebound and sticks it. Taylor off the window. Quick shot. Garcia, another offensive rebound. He is absolutely everywhere. Second most offensive rebounds in the country last year. Only guy who had more was Zach Edey from Purdue. 7'4" center. Nice handle. Henry Coleman.